to the video. What I have to show you is this custom that I started almost a month ago now. I've been working on this for so long. I've been putting hours into this almost every day, and I finally have it here to show you, and I'm so excited. This is easily the best custom that I have ever made. In my opinion, one of the coolest that I've ever seen anyone make. I mean, I'm also just really proud of it because I made it, but, you know, this has, I'm pretty sure it's 27 different pieces that I 3D printed, and almost all of these I sculpted myself and then printed afterwards. I did not sculpt the face or the hands. Those I found an online model for, and I just printed those out. But I did sculpt the rest of the head, and I kind of merged the two models into one on the computer before I printed it. I will also show some pictures at the end of the process that I went through to make this. I have pictures of all of the original clay pieces and everything before I scanned them. Oh, and the light just turned. Okay, there we go. And yeah. So I also made his clothes by hand. They're made out of this like leathery type of fabric. I don't think it's actually real leather, but this fabric is also really annoying for when I was making this, because these plastic pieces, I couldn't glue them to it. So I basically had to, I have this felt that like sticks onto things, adhesive felt, and I just kind of stuck that onto the fabric, and then I glued it onto those with just a ton of glue, and that got them to stay on there pretty well. Eventually I might have to figure something else out or make new clothes for it with a different fabric, but for now it looks pretty good. Sorry, my throat's killing me. This fabric actually wasn't as perfect of a color as it is here. I actually realized that because of the fabric and how it's like leathery, I could just paint onto it. So I kind of painted all of the clothes after I made them to match all the other pieces. And that's another thing, if you've seen, I mean, I actually haven't said what this is for anyone that hasn't watched the show. It's a Demogorgon from Stranger Things. If you've seen the show, they are a lot lighter colored. They're almost like a skin color. But I kind of just envisioned this being a lot darker. I mean, a lot of the time you see it like in the dark in the show, so I kind of didn't realize how much lighter it should have been at the time, and I kind of just started painting things. But I think it looks okay, and I'm still happy with it. I don't really mind all that much, because like I said, it's what you see him in the dark anyway. And if Gemmy can have Jason look like this, I think I can take a little bit of creative liberty and make him just a little bit darker. I also have a Demogorgon plushie here just for like a color comparison. Like, yeah, he should be a lot lighter. I think it looks okay though. I also edited together a recording for him. So he plays the title sequence from the show, and he has some of his screams from the show edited into it. I kind of took inspiration from the Jason Voorhees string lights from last year, how they had the title music with just sound effects from Jason edited in. So yeah, I'll show like his back a little bit. This is actually a tag I made for him. And I based that off of these tags. So yeah, the back doesn't look as nice, but it doesn't really have to. You don't really see it. Here's the back, and the bottoms of the feet look. They're a little bit weird. I kind of, I basically just made the bottom of the feet with hot glue, but it's pretty strong because they're filled all the way with hot glue. So Yeah, so I don't really have that much else to say about this. For some of you who may know, I actually started another custom, which was going to be a mini horror character, Hermie, from Rudolph, and I actually have a head for him. Hang on a second. Its nose fell off, but this would have been the head for that, and I would have had to fix the cracks and scan it and everything. And I even have the pants for it and everything, and that's what I bought this mini jack for originally, but I just kind of decided that I didn't really want to make that as much. I had this idea and I thought it was so much cooler. It fits with the other horror characters better. I mean, the Hermie would have fit nice with the older Gemmy Bumble that stands, and I mean, they kind of look like horror characters to an extent, I guess. And the Rudolph, the full-size one, but I don't have either of those, so it's just kind of, you know. I do eventually want to come back to that custom and maybe still make it someday, but for now, I think this is the way cooler option. So I'm pretty sure that's almost everything that I have to say about this. I think, I mean, I'm sure I'm missing something, but I can think about it while you're watching it, but yeah, enjoy. Okay, and I will also turn on the lights now so that you can see him more clearly. Give me the tripod. So this is kind of the unprofessional but detailed look at him. And this is also just a hoodie I have propped up here. So see all of these little details that I have in here. These are all plastic pieces glued onto this. Yeah. Originally I was going to have the button on the foot, and you can see it's under there still, and I kind of covered it up because the button just wasn't working out in the foot, and then I kind of messed it up, so I just put it in the leg underneath here. But I don't really mind it being in the leg. It works. So these are the hands. The hands are so cool. I already kind of showed the tag, but here it is. And I'll play him for you one more time, now that he's all, like, you can see him. Well, that's pretty much everything. So now I will show you the process that I went through making this. And yeah, thanks for watching.